Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Thea. I am a personal trainer and a Pilates instructor. Today, we're gonna get out some weights. Some weights. So if you don't have any weights, no worries. I'm just gonna start with a set of 5-pound weights today. Today's workout is getting ready for Cupid. So we're gonna shoot some bow and arrows here. So let's warm up those arms a little bit first. So I want you to draw some big circles. So maybe start with little circles, maybe have bend in your elbows. Let's get those circles really big. So chest nice and lifted, feeling nice and open. Big circles here. Big circles. Oh, you got it. Reaches. All right, let's go that other way. Ooh. Beautiful job. All right, so what I'm gonna have you do is we are going to bring our arms in front of us. So I want you to face your palms down. And we're gonna lift one arm way straight up. Bring it all down. Lift that other arm way straight up. So we're just making sure those arms are nice and warmed up before we actually pick up the weights. This is gonna help us prevent injury. This is gonna ensure that we are working on that muscle building. So the way a muscle fiber works is you have these little sarcomeres that have these little axon heads that pull the muscle and cause the muscle to move. And we need all of these things to keep our muscles happy. Some of our muscle cells, like the muscle cell in our thigh, for example, is like 2 feet long or something crazy. So these are very long cells. And the way that we strengthen muscle is we put load on it. So load can be body weight, load can be plyometrics, like jumping, for example, is a great way to build strength within your bones. But picking up weights in organized manner, in repetitive motion, is what's gonna have us build muscles, look like a bodybuilder. But you don't need a lot of muscles to do that. So we're gonna bring those elbows up, touch your elbows together, lift those elbows up. So again, just warming it up. And again, always with my workouts, work in your range of motion. If you can't quite touch that elbow, that's okay. Work towards touching it. Just go as far as you can today. That's the best place to be, is wherever you are at. And look at these funny pants, they're so silly. I feel like I'm in a harem or something. Touch those elbows and lift it. So we're gonna pick up those weights. So one of my favorite things to work is shoulders, because the bigger shoulders we have, the smaller our waist looks. So we're gonna peel an elbow up. Peel that elbow up. So that chest is lifted, that core is strong. You have a slight bend in your knees, so you're not locking out those knees, you're not putting excess weight in your lower back. You're keeping that core really strong, that chest lifted. If you're looking for a little bit more and you're feeling really in control here, join me for double. Got it. Feeling really strong. Squeeze it up. Oh, you got this. Coming back to that breath. Gorgeous. So we're shooting for 12 reps here. The goal with weights is always to do 8 to 12, okay? That's kind of the range that we're looking at. So really strong core, soft in those knees. Let's bring those arms out to the side. Big lift. So keeping that chest lifted. So all of these moves are gonna target your shoulders, which for me is a point of insecurity. Just because I want that rounded delt, in my shoulder. I'm working towards getting a little more buff. But your shoulder is a weird joint, all right? So like you think about your ball socket hip and how like it's protected by your hip bone, but your shoulder is connected to your body essentially by your clavicle. So there isn't something encasing and protecting that shoulder. You do have your scapula on your back, your shoulder blades, but they more protect the rib cage more than anything else. They're actually a really funny looking bone. They are, they're kind of funny, they have like claws. Ooh. And let's do 2 more here. Strong core, try to slow it down. The goal is to go as slow as you can. Ooh-wee. All right, so we're gonna hold those arms up and we're gonna send an arm to the ceiling and pull it back down. So I prefer to do these isolated than with a bar. If you are trying to correct and work on shoulder imbalances, sometimes doing this at the gym with a bar is helpful, especially if you can have a mirror and start to notice if one side is leaning more than the other. So let go of that tension in your neck, come back to your breath, chest lifted, soften your knees, yeah, raise that roof, squeeze it to the ceiling, nice. Feeling really good here, feeling really ready to go. Thinking positive thoughts about yourself, feeling good. You got it. Feeling so good. Whoo-wee. All right, we're gonna let all of that go. So I want you to flat back. So we're not rounding, right? That back is flat, that chest is lifted. Our knees are really soft here. And I want you to squeeze those elbows to the ceiling. So it's almost like, I'm gonna do a full degree angle here. So squeeze those shoulders up. So keeping that chest really lifted, open chest. Back to that breath. So I hope you've had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope you're ready for Cupid. Squeeze it. Squeeze. Beautiful job. Let's do 2 more. Squeeze it. Flat back, strong core. Beautiful. Okay, so chest nice and lifted. We're gonna bring an arm up. So what I want you to do here is really soft in those knees. And I want you to slow it down. Like, let's really find that control here. Nice. So this is a great way to build that strength in your shoulders. Now, if you're looking to actually put on muscle, like gain weight with muscle, I would recommend after this getting 20 grams of protein. So try to eat 15 to 20 grams of protein, and that can be protein smoothie. It can be, I'm only gonna give you vegan options here. It can be some tofu, that can be some edamame, like something with calories and protein in it, and that's gonna help your muscles rebuild. And where we've worked, they're gonna send, hey, we need more muscle there. They seem to like to work that area. We need more muscle here, let's build more muscle mass here. Rather than, when you're on a crazy diet and you're not getting enough calories, your body's like, we don't really need this muscle, right? Let's eat this. So your body doesn't wanna keep muscle unless it's using it. So telling your body right now, hey, I'm freaking using my shoulders and I need them. Gorgeous. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of triceps because triceps are the largest muscle in your arm. So nice, flat back, tall spine, slight bend in those knees. What I want you to do is I want you to squeeze your elbows up. So you're just slightly leaning forward, nothing crazy. Squeeze it. Bring back to your breath. Squeeze, squeeze. So try not to use any momentum. Try to slow it down. How slow can you do it? Oh, you got it. Come back to your breath. Gorgeous. Ooh-wee. How did that feel? So I would recommend doing that 2 or 3 more times. So go back through, do it 3 more times, grab a sip of water real quick, take a break. If it's your first time doing it, you're like, that was a lot, let's cool down now. Okay, so let's bring an arm over that shoulder. Oh, come back to that breath. So you want to do dynamic stretching at the beginning, moving around, and you want to do more static stretching when you're all warmed up. Because when you're all warmed up and you're all loosey-goosey, you're not going to hurt yourself in a static stretch, which is always my goal. Let's try that other side. Gorgeous. All right, I'm going to have you, you're going to interlace those fingers behind you. Let's lift the chest, look up, and then lean it forward, shake it out. Maybe soften those knees, let it all go. Ooh. Gorgeous. All right, we're gonna bring an arm up and over. Let's pull this elbow back. So we're gonna be stretching around our shoulders, it's okay. Let's let all that go, other side. Ooh. All right, letting all that go. So I'm gonna have you take a hand on the wall. You're gonna push that shoulder into the wall. So sitting up really tall, you got to stretch through that side. Oh, she looks good. That's so good. All right, letting it all go. See that other side. Press it up against the wall. So you're trying to press your shoulder into the wall and then turn your feet away and look away. Being really kind to yourself. Okay? Trying to keep your hand lined up with your shoulder. There you go. Chest lifted. Just till you find that. Oh, that feels good. Working out doesn't have to be awful, it doesn't have to be hard. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys soon.